ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Houston Astros. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the mound now, Nolan Ryan, singing he is one of the best to ever do it.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
Here's Tim Anderson. Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-1. Packed house here at Minute Maid. That one ripped left field, and it's off the wall.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Minnie Minoso steps to the plate for the White Sox. This guy has turned into a beast. The next offering misses. 2-1. Anderson aboard here at first with nobody out. Yeah. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering is down low.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
Here's the veteran first baseman, Frank Thomas. And the pitch. Fought off foul. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Way inside, gets out of the way.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Next one misses. Full count, 3-2. There's a new strikeout king in Major League Baseball. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here at the ballpark, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Bottom of the first. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
2-2 now. Line drive, base hit.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now Michael Brantley steps in. Moved to first. Altuve back safely. The pitch.
So what?
Altuve runs. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Baines racing over to make the catch. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
And now Jeff Bagwell. Altuve runs. The 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Man at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Craig Biggio. That hits the dirt. And the count is 3-1. Altuve runs. Pitching for a strike. Throw safe.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Altuve at second with 2 down. Up the middle. Andrews picks it up onto first. That is the inning. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park. No score. Back here in Houston. New inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. Paul Konerko. Ball to strike. That misses off the outside edge.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
The next pitch misses. 3-1 now. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish calling the balls and strikes. (3-1) is on the way. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Leading off for the White Sox.
What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor league.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Eloy Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Next pitch is popped up. Bregman settles under it. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Sebi Zavala.
Second inning here, no score. Next pitch misses. 3-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a 3-2. Into center. Brantley in position. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So a man left for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now it's going to be Yordan Alvarez. He's a guy who does it all with the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting 6.
Here's Kyle Tucker. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. And that one hammered. Baines drop step going back. Oh! Kyle Tucker sends it out. His first homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Anticipating the hitter to be caught off guard by how slow that changeup was, but to his credit, very patient, waited for it, and he turned it around.
Now it's Alex Bregman. A 1-1. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first, and they get Bregman for the out.
Batting 8. The shortstop, Jeremy.
Digging in, Jeremy Pena. Kicks and deals. On the ground. Nice grab. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back here at Minute Maid Park. All set for the start of the inning. And now Yoan Moncada. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. And that's outside.
3-1.
The pitch. That one finds the zone. Now 3-2. This one popped up. Bregman is under it.
Batting 9. The second baseman,
Here's Elvis Andrus. One down, base is empty. And there's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And here it comes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next one in the dirt. And he hits a ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
The bat, number 7, shortstop.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. A moment everyone thinks of with Tim Anderson is the walk-off homer he hit in the inaugural Field of Dreams game in 2021. That felt like a movie.
Yeah, and it was a movie that Tim Anderson had never seen.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Corey Lee. And the righty deals. This one high in the air to left center. Jimenez puts the squeeze on that one. One down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Well, Singy, one of the smallest guys in all of baseball, but the resume is incredible. An MVP in 2017. He's won the World Series twice. 6 times a Silver Slugger. 3 times a batting champ. 8 different times he has been an all-star. What a career he's put together. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball becomes such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And he deals. Slider misses outside. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeff Bagwell. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Kicks and fires. In the dirt. Zavala over to first in time. Bagwell out on the play. Third out. So the Astros lead one. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Minnie Minoso. Strike two.
1 and 2 is the count.
Got him looking. One up, one down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So up next for Chicago, Frank Thomas. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. The pitch.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. And there's a ball. In the dirt. Lee whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs, base is empty. So now it's the White Sox DH, Paul Konerko. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Tucker makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the White Sox, and it remains 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
The second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Here comes a pitch.
Ball outside.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Sends it to first, and 1 gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Left-hand hitter waits.
No, that's it.
Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Stepping in, Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this one. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida. Next offering misses, and it's 2-2. In the air, foul off first. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Astros 1 and the White Sox nothing. Back here in Houston, now it's the right fielder, Harold Baines. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one is absolutely belted. Brantley reaching back towards the wall. Looking up. And that one hops the wall. Round second, digging for third. Biggio with a relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And next to hit for the Sox, Seby Zavala. He's 0 for 1. The next pitch misses. 3-2 now. And the right-hander deals. Out to short. Pena collects it. Zips it across. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now back. The third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Here is Yohan Moncada. Flied out his first time. And a 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. But they push across 1 run on 1 base hit. No errors. No one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here in Houston, here's Alex Bregman.
The third baseman.
Singy, this guy was a shortstop most of his life. He's transitioned very nicely to third base. And the power has come at the major league level. Fouled off left side.
Yeah, and one thing, even though we don't see a whole lot of bunting these days, I've always been impressed with how he's been able to make that play up the third base line and throw firm to first to get the out.
The line of the pitch. That one in the dirt. The count now 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying, and that is gone. Alex Bregman sends it out. His first homer of the year, and that gives him the lead. It's 2-1.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena grounded out his first time. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Lee, the base runner at first with 1 out. And the count 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Move to first. Lee dives back in safely. Two down. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
On the ground to third, into the outfield, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The first baseman, number 5.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And next to hit for Houston, Jeff Bagwell. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. Alex Bregman brings the power for Houston. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Elvis Andrus.
Second baseman, Elvis Andrus.
Next offering upstairs.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The 2-1. And that's through there for a strike. Here's a 2-2. Right through there, got it. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson, 1 for 2. Next one misses, ball 2. Good eye right there.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, and this game is tied. It's 2-2.
Well, you can never fault a guy for going after a hitter in a 3-2 count. He tried to challenge him, but just didn't have enough to get it by him. Really good swing and a nice home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. So up next for Chicago, Minnie Minoso. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Looked like he reached back and got a little extra on that one. Triple digits on the miles per hour through the zone. No chance of touching that one.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Frank Thomas. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball. 2-1.
That one missed. The wind of the pitch. And he walked it.
Take your base. Ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's the White Sox DH, Paul Konerko. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Next pitch is downstairs. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Hector Neris appears to be getting loose. Montero, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And it's even up.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Thomas off of first with 2 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But the White Sox get 1 on a homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ronaldo Lopez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And stepping in is the speedy Craig Biggio.
The second baseman, Craig Biggio.
High in the air, out to right. Baines pulls it down, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Yordan.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Alvarez, who's from Cuba, he grew up idolizing a future teammate, Yuli Gurriel, who is 13 years his senior. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Next offering is in the dirt. And that's ball four.
Ball four. Take your base.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get
Third
back into
baseman
that
number
dugout.
two.
But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's Alex Bregman. Right-handed reliever.
Ball.
And there's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Hit hard, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Tucker headed for third. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. And he's got a double. In to score from first. It's 3-2.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Runner leads away at second. That pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2.
2-2.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Here comes Bregman around third. Throw is offline and he scores. And they lead by 2. Man, Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Here's Corey Lee. That one hit to right. Baines makes the catch, and that'll do it. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the White Sox 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Hector Neris.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, that's not exactly what they're going for when they say 1 up, 1 down.
Baines gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play.
Now Hector Zavala.
Seby Zavala steps to the plate for the White Sox. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Right-hander kicks, deals, and now it's even up.
It's a good take.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Oh, this is off the second base bag.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here is Moncada. The 1-1. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
I haven't been in many games as a fan.
The tying run at the plate. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. The White Sox lead 1. They trail it here 4-2. Bottom of the 7th. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
The next offering misses. 2-1.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Minoso ranging back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Left-hand batter waits. Check swing, no appeal. And a rope into center field, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Joe Kelly.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jeff Bagwell up next for the Astros for the 4th time tonight. Here's a 1-2. Hard hit left side. Bagwell out on the play.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Here's a speed threat, Craig Biggio. The pitch. On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and they get Biggio for the out. And that is the inning. One left for Houston, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Presley.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Elvis Andrus steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Elvis Andrus.
The pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Two now.
That's the ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And here it comes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. At the belt and fires. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Tim Anderson. He's already homered here in this one. 1-1 now.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Minnie Minoso. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Struck him out looking.
Well, tough night at the dish, punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
And next to hit for the Sox, Frank Thomas. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering is downstairs. Good eye in that spot. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Brian Abreu into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks the top.
Paul Konerko steps to the plate for the White Sox. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog. Not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. The run comes in to score from second, and they trail by 1.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And up next for Chicago, Harold Baines. They say it went.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
The 1-2. In the air left field. Alvarez in position. Makes the catch, inning over. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Aaron Bummer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's going to be Yordan Alvarez. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Bomber deals.
2-1.
Smash to the left side. Could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So, man aboard, Kyle Tucker. Now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Kinks and deals. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No outs. Runner on second. Next one just misses. And that's ball 2. In the dirt. Throw over to Thomas. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you commit it. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And stepping in for the Astros, Alex Bregman.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Alvarez, the runner at second with 1 away. Next pitch is outside. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 2. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. So 2 on with 2 away. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Corey Lee.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
So the Houston lineup turns over. So now the Astros designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And now the lefty. And he takes a strike.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Astros leave them loaded, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Billy Wagner. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Well, 1-run game, and now Eloy Jimenez. And they've got the no doubles defense set up. Outfielders playing deep, infielders guarding the lines. Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
So up next for Chicago, Seby Zavala. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. There's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
So now a pinch hitter, Luis Robert, looking for a 2-out smart with the bases empty.
Number 3, Luis Robert.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the White Sox, 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
Life's too short, you should be getting